Hey everyone, welcome back to Get to Know a Better Business. I'm your host, Olivia Mancino. Today I'm talking to longtime BBB accredited Allstate agent Gary Longstein about what his accreditation means to him and the nationwide rollout of a new program that starts with Allstate agents right here in Chicago. Gary, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really excited to talk to you today.
Good morning. It's great to be here, and thanks for having me.
Well, let's get right into it. So, Gary, first of all, I want to know, how long have you been an Allstate agent?
Well, the family's been in the insurance business for decades, but with Allstate, we've been here in Oak Park for the last 11 years.
Wow.
So we've established ourselves as a nice member of the community.
Absolutely. So I, of course, want to know, why did you decide to become accredited with the BBB?
Well, to me, it was two great brands coming together. I mean, we're all about integrity and trust, and so is the Better Business Bureau. And those two things seem to kind of merge quite well with each other. And I am always looking to build that out and tell the community, looking for platforms to tell the community just about that. So that was the connection for me.
So, Gary, can you tell me a little bit about your community involvement in the Oak Park area?
Well, there's two things that I try to do on a consistent basis and have now for the last, I don't know, since we've been here basically. And that is to identify community organizations that give or that are set up to support the community itself. So, for example, the Oak Park Infant Welfare Society is here in Oak Park, been around for well over 100 years, and it provides free medical care to people who couldn't afford it before in the past, and that's a charity that I've given to in the past, and I get involved with. And on the Chamber of Commerce is another organization that I'm pretty engaged with. I sat on the board last year, and I chaired the Business Spotlight Awards, calling out big, small businesses, people that have really done a great job in the community, and giving them an award. On an ongoing basis, what I've done for the Chamber of Commerce this year is try to sponsor new members into the Chamber of Commerce by underwriting some of their membership dues. This helped keep the organization going, and also provided a platform for small businesses to engage with other members of our community, which they wouldn't maybe not have been able to do in the past.
Absolutely. That's awesome. So, of course, COVID is impacting not just your community involvement, but businesses everywhere. Can you talk a little bit about how you've had to pivot this year in light of the pandemic?
We've been really COVID aware in my office. We shut down back in April our lobby and serviced our customers over the phone and via Zoom or Skype, whatever was most comfortable for the customer.
How was that for you, just shifting to a virtual environment and not being able to meet customers face to face? What was that like?
It was different, and it was challenging in the beginning, but I think everybody really appreciated that we were being so quote unquote COVID aware. And so most of our customers have appreciated it. Now, in terms of Allstate actually had a program that they put in place for our customers as well, where we were providing rebates back to the customers on their auto policies. That started early on. I think we were the early adopter on that. Mm-hmm. And that was a nice way for the company to get engaged with us. And we engaged a lot with our customers on that, called people out, told them it was coming. They got their checks in the mail. They got a rebate on their insurance premium. And I think people really appreciated that.
Yeah, definitely. Just a little bit of relief in a stressful time where people are impacted financially, I'm sure was, great to get a check in the mail. And no one ever says no to a check in the mail. That's for sure.
No, exactly. Yeah.
So let's talk about your you being part of the BBB. How does the BBB align with your values? You can talk about that personally or even professionally as an Allstate agent.
I think you mentioned this earlier. There are two legacy brands, and ones that I think everybody can kind of identify with in terms of an integrity type of a platform. And that's something that I'm really interested in being part of, on an ongoing basis. We're not just selling insurance, we're providing protection. And that trust plays through the Allstate platform. And of course, the Better Business Bureau supports that as well.
Gary, what does your accreditation mean to you?
So the accreditation means a great deal to me, but more importantly to any of my potential clients that I'm going to be customers, I'm going to be picking up along the way. This brand that the Better Business Bureau has really emulates. I mean, Google reviews are great, but this is just one more thing for people to latch onto, and it really leverages out what we really try to be about.
So, Gary, we're rolling out this nationwide program for Allstate agents and the BBB. How do you think that's going to benefit Allstate agents as a whole?
Well, as a group, I think it's going to do a lot of what it's done for me, which is really just leverage my standing within the community. I think it's also going to give me a whole new avenue for me to promote my business within a new community of users, including small businesses. Of course, many small businesses are out there looking for the financial products that we provide, business insurance, as well as their personal protection as well. And the Better Business Bureau is a great platform for all of that, whether you're in business or you're not.
Gary, I just wanted to thank you for your time today. It was really interesting to learn about your business and everything you do for the community.
Well, thanks for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to be sitting here with you and telling our story, letting people know about us and what we stand for.
Awesome. If you're not accredited with us but want to learn more about all the awesome things the BBB can do for you, head over to getknowthebbb.org to learn more. Thanks for joining us.